Today's lecture is on robber barons versus captains of industry. And these are two different labels essentially given to the upper class during the Gilded Age. The wealthy, powerful industrialists making tons and tons of money, the top 5% of the wealth in the United States, top percent of these are the big dogs during this time. They build the huge businesses, they develop all the famous products. When we're talking about Gilded Age, this is the glittering gold outside layer, the gilded part of America. The first label given to these rich industrialists is a robber baron. And if you think of the rich people as a robber baron, you think they are businessmen that gained their fame and fortune at the expense of the working class. They stole from the public. They exploited natural resources. They manipulated the government. They contributed to all of this corruption. The other view you could have on these rich industrialists is considering them captains of industry. And these are businessmen who contributed positively to society. They were very successful at what they did. They created jobs for the poor workers, the working class. They donated money to public projects, museums, libraries, universities, parks, a bunch of various things. So they were very, very positive outlook on these rich industrialists. And two major figures that we're going to take a closer look at are Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller. Start off with Andrew Carnegie. He grew up a poor immigrant, immigrated to the United States, and ends up founding Carnegie Steel. And he was successful, and one of his many contributions to the United States was the Bessemer process. And he perfected this process and improved the process of making steel. It was a very efficient method to produce steel, so it could be produced quickly and cheaply. So again, he founds Carnegie Steel, and he uses vertical consolidation to essentially create a monopoly on the steel business. And vertical consolidation is you control the different businesses that make up all phases of a product's development. For example, if there is a lumber company, and if you want to practice vertical consolidation, you are going to go purchase the land the trees are on. You're going to purchase the company that would cut down the trees. You're going to purchase the company that would transport those trees. You're going to purchase the company that owns the sawmill, and essentially you're going to control all phases of production so that it is very cheap to produce that product. So that would be vertical consolidation. Our other key figure is John D. Rockefeller and the oil industry. Rockefeller, he gains monopoly over Standard Oil, and he practices horizontal consolidation. And he brings together many firms in the same business to create one strong, powerful firm. So he essentially buys out a bunch of smaller oil companies to create this huge oil trust. And it's a huge company, essentially, not technically, but gaining tons of control over the oil industry.